when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bobcats ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Texas State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They booted away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Warren. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Makes the grab. It's Terry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Warren. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Warren. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. He's going for a big play downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll try the right side. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Toure. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Rice. Spins away from one. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Wildcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the ground game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Second down coming up.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
To the air, it's Hawkins. He's got it down the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Second down.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Trying to take it back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Texas State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. They're trailing by 11 to Duke. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it along the sideline. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Wants to throw again. looking deep down the right side. He caught it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Evans. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Caught in the backfield. It's Warren. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Look out, he's got room! Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Bobcats in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Power football with the run. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Toure. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Got him downfield. At the 45 on its way. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. They're going to ride this running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Rice. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he drops to throw. Sets up the screen. Quick step and go. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. The Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
First down for the offense.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd, and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got out of trouble and throws.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right.
Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They go to the draw. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bobcats.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up 14 over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. Makes a catch down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Puts it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
First and goal, Texas State.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Number 32.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
35, Texas State, 27.
And he's going to try to return this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now they'll run it to the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The give on the option. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team